Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain news program on this Friday, May the 15th, 2015, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Liao's Mexican Restaurants.
Clayton Myers, a resident of Muleshoe for over 60 years, died on Thursday at his home here. The funeral services for Clayton Myers, 90 years of age, will be at 11 on Monday morning in the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, with the pastor, Dr. Stacy Connor, officiating, assisted by Steve Friskup. Burial will follow in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Clayton Myers was born on October the 23rd, 1924 in Mineral Wells to William Lewis and Clyda Dyer Myers. He married Gladys Ballard in Portales, December the 18th, 1946. And she preceded him in death on April the 2nd, 2005. Clayton Myers moved to Muleshoe from Stigler, Oklahoma in 1954 after he had served in our United States Army during World War II. He graduated from Fort Smith Auctioneer School in 1953. Clayton and his wife Gladys established Muleshoe Livestock Auction in 1954. They own and operated the auction for 60 years. It is the oldest single family-owned livestock auction in Texas. Clayton Myers also served on the board of directors of the First Bank of Muleshoe from 1974 until 1991. He was not only preceded in death by his wife Gladys, but also his parents, Mr. and Mrs. William Lewis Myers, and 5 brothers and sisters. Survivors of Colonel Clayton Myers are 2 sons, C.L. and his wife Jamie, and Thurman and his wife Rhonda, all of Muleshoe. His daughter, Patsy Luna, and her husband David of Argyle, 8 grandchildren and 10 great-grandchildren also survive. The Myers family asks that memorials be sent to either Muleshoe Relay for Life in care of Rhonda Myers, Post Office Box 685, Muleshoe, 79347, of course, or the Muleshoe Memorial Park, Post Office Box 373. You can also send your online condolences through ellisfuneralhomes.com to the Clayton Myers family. And repeating, Clayton Myers, 90, of Muleshoe, died at his home Thursday, and the funeral service will be at 11 Monday morning in the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, with the pastor, Dr. Stacy Connor, and Steve Friskup assisting. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Please remember C.L., Thurman, Patsy, and all of the Myers family in your prayers. Vera Bledsoe, 71, of Farwell, died Saturday in Oklahoma City. She had become ill in Hereford and taken to the hospital in Amarillo and then transferred to a hospital in Oklahoma City, where she died last Saturday. The funeral service for Vera Bledsoe, 71, of Farwell, will be at 11 Saturday morning in the Calvary Baptist Church of Muleshoe, with the Reverend Jeff Kaufman, pastor of the church, officiating. Burial will be in the Melrose Memorial Cemetery in Melrose, New Mexico. Vera Bledsoe was born March the 6th, 1944 in Oakland, California, to Edward and Mildred Minor Gibson. She married Joe Bledsoe in Clovis on September 7th, 1990. She worked at the Allsup's home office in Clovis for many years, retiring in 2009. She was currently working at the Palmer County Soil Conservation Office in Farwell. Vera Bledsoe was a member of the Calvary Baptist Church in Muleshoe, where her funeral services will be held Saturday morning at 11. She was preceded in death by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Edward Gibson, her 3 brothers, and a granddaughter. Survivors are her husband Joe of the home in Farwell, her son Mike Brewer and his wife Stephanie of St. Louis, Missouri, 2 stepsons, Keith Bledsoe of Moriarty, New Mexico, and Darren Bledsoe of Clovis. Her daughter is Debbie Underwood and her husband Eric of Oklahoma City, a stepdaughter Lynn Thompson of Clovis, 1 brother Dale Sanders and his wife Anita of Alamogordo, a nephew Rusty Sanders and his wife Cindy of Weatherford, Oklahoma, and 7 grandchildren survive. Memorials are asked to be sent to the Calvary Baptist Church, 1733 West Avenue C, here in Muleshoe, 79347. And you can send sympathy messages at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com to the Bledsoe family. Repeating, Vera Bledsoe was 71 when she died Saturday in Oklahoma City in the hospital there, and funeral services will be held at 11 Saturday morning at the Calvary Baptist Church in Muleshoe, where she was a member, with her pastor, the Reverend Jeff Kaufman, officiating. Burial will be in the Melrose Memorial Cemetery in Melrose, New Mexico, under the direction of Ellis Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Please remember all of Vera Bledsoe's family in your prayers. It's time now to remember Tomas Longoria's family. He was 55 years of age when he died Thursday. The funeral mass for Tomas Longoria will be at 11 on Saturday morning in St. Mary Magdalene Catholic Church in Earth, and burial will be in the Earth Memorial Cemetery under the direction of Parsons Ellis Funeral Home of Earth. Please remember all of the family of Tomas Longoria of Earth, 55 years of age, in your prayers. The high in Muleshoe was on Thursday 79, the low 48. 52 degrees was the temperature at 7 o'clock Friday morning. We received another 3/100ths of an inch of moisture on Thursday night. And now, 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Due to the impending sale of Plateau Wireless to AT&T, the Muleshoe Plateau office, located at 5 Area Telephone 302 Uvalde Street here in Muleshoe, will close effective May 15th. That's today on Friday. All future transactions will need to be processed through the Clovis Plateau office at 2701 North Prince Street in Clovis. Payments will need to be remitted to the Clovis address, or call for questions 877-PLATEAU. That's 877-752-8328. 5 Area apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause and hope that the transition will be seamless as possible. And 5 Area thanks you for your many years of support, and they're grateful they had the opportunity to serve you. And again, the Plateau office at here in Muleshoe at 5 Area Telephone 302 Uvalde Street will close effective today, Friday, May the 15th. And all future transactions will need to go through the Plateau office in Clovis, 2701 North Prince Street. Here on our rotation on Reach Broadband Channel 6 and as well on our social media platforms, we have some of the storm that just missed the city of Muleshoe to the east. Yesterday evening, it had bands of hail in it, and lots of South Bailey County got help. And Sudan area had strong winds, so look for that in the rotation here on Reach Broadband Channel 6. Of course, as Mom mentioned, we only got a couple 1/100ths of an inch of rain out of that. It was all just right to the east of Muleshoe. But looking at our weather forecast, today on Friday sets up very similar to Thursday. Mostly sunny today with a high near 79 degrees, south-southwest winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour this afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms likely tonight, mainly before 1 a.m. Some storms could be severe, mostly cloudy with a low around 55 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 60%, so be on the lookout as later this late afternoon and evening we could have some severe thunderstorms here in the Muleshoe area. Patchy blowing dust after 1 p.m. on Saturday. Wind gusts can get as high as 45 miles per hour tomorrow on Saturday, high around 76, mostly sunny with a mostly clear Saturday night, low around 43, gusty winds as well for Saturday evening. Sunday, a little bit calmer, sunny with a high around 78 degrees, west winds around 15 miles per hour, mostly clear. Sunday night with a low around 48, south-southwest winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Then on Monday, we'll have a nice day, sunny around 76 degrees, then showers and thunderstorms likely Monday night. Showers and thunderstorms likely for Tuesday with a high around 72. Tuesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday night, another chance of rain. So it looks like beginning our week next week, we'll have chances of rain most of the early part of next week here for the Muleshoe area. And repeating, mostly sunny today for Friday, high near 79 degrees, wind gusts as high as 30 miles per hour this afternoon. Then showers and thunderstorms are likely for Friday evening here in the Muleshoe area, mainly before 1 a.m. Chance of rain is 60%. Some of these storms could be severe, mostly cloudy otherwise with a low around 55. So be alert. Later today here for the Muleshoe area, we could have some severe storms in the area. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
We have officially in Muleshoe this week, so far as of Friday morning, received 86/100ths of an inch of moisture, and it has fallen so nicely and beneficial. We are grateful for that. We'll be back with more Muletrain news and announcements in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
And this edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant along with First Bank, where First Bank here in Muleshoe is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today, 202 South First Street right here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515. First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is a member FDIC. Make sure to go by Fry & Cox, 401 South First Street here in Muleshoe. You can see our video in the rotation today of all their new flowers. They have tons of new flowers. Tall Amazon, Dianthus, Oleander, petunias, gardenias, lantana, salvia in red and violet colors, Gerber daisies, redhead coleus, vinca, zinnia, gazinias, and lots of vegetables as well. Now at 401 South First Street, and get 50% off all their surreal planters. They're only marked down to 10% in the store, but if you say at the register that you heard about it on Channel 6 Facebook, get 50% off all their cool surreal planters now. 401 South First Street, Fry & Cox, right here in Muleshoe.
Rachel Whitworth will represent Muleshoe High School and the Muleshoe High School Mighty M Band as a cast member of the Color Guard in Macy's Great American Marching Band Thanksgiving Day next fall in New York City. Candidates were selected by audition, and it is open to all high school band and color guard members throughout America. This is a huge honor for Rachel Whitworth, Muleshoe High School student and Mighty M band member. We are so very proud of you. Kelsey Tips, we're proud of you too. She's the daughter of Mr. and Ms. David Tips of Muleshoe and an MHS graduate. And this weekend, Kelsey Tips is receiving her degree from the University of Denver Law School. Isn't that tremendous? Congratulations to Kelsey Tips. Elaine Parker, the district clerk in Bailey County, announces that prospective jurors who were to report on Wednesday, May the 20th, that has been postponed until next week, Thursday, May the 28th at 9 o'clock, report to the Bailey County Courthouse in the district courtroom. Repeating, all prospective jurors who were to report on Wednesday, May the 20th, are now to report on Thursday morning, May the 28th at 9 o'clock to the district courtroom in the Bailey County Courthouse, according to District Clerk Elaine Parker. Vacation Bible School will be held June the 22nd through the 25th, every morning 9 to 12 at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe at 220 West Avenue E. Registration is 8:30 on June the 22nd, or pre-register by June the 17th at the church office, which is located on West 3rd Street at the corner of West 3rd and Avenue E. The theme will be Journey Off the Map, unknown to us, but known to God. From Isaiah 50:21. Vacation Bible School for children, June 22nd through the 25th, each morning 9 till noon at First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. Call the church office for more information, 806-272-4224. The Muleshoe Mules baseball team will play for the area championship this weekend against Presidio in a 3-game series Friday and Saturday in Monahans. Game 1 will begin at 4 o'clock Friday in Monahans. Game 2 will follow that. If needed, Game 3 will be played on Saturday morning at 11. So good luck to our Muleshoe Mules in the area championship playoff game this weekend. Team Hannah of the Relay for Life is having a raffle for a Remington 1100 12-gauge shotgun. You can get your tickets now at $10 each from James Brown. Simply call 806-946-8888. All proceeds will go to the American Cancer Society, and they will have the drawing next month at the Bailey County Relay for Life for the American Cancer Society. A short signing ceremony for Carrie Mendoza will be held Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at Muleshoe High School in the choir room. There will be a reception following honoring Carrie Mendoza. The junior-senior banquet and prom is Saturday night in the Muleshoe High School cafeteria at 7:30 in the evening. And, of course, we will be there, and we will be filming highlights of the men and ladies in their beautiful attire for prom, courtesy of Adrian Photography, Ag Aviation, Barrett Potato Farms, CHS Agri-Alliance, Dale Oil Company, Farmers Insurance Group, Terry Burton Service Center, the First Bank of Muleshoe, High Tech Automotive, Germania Farm Mutual Insurance Agency, Integra Care, Hereford Feed Ingredients, Lee Al's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Animal Clinic, and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Randall Field CPA Firm, Antiques and Fine Things, Muleshoe State Bank, McDonald's in Muleshoe, Mexican Burrito Express on Main Street in downtown Muleshoe, Rayleigh Equipment, where nothing runs like a John Deere except a mule and lady mule, Muleshoe Valley Incorporated, Southside Welding, State Farm Insurance Incorporated, Triple S Auto Glass, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Ag Texas, Mohawk Auto Parts, Lariat Dairy, and 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, all congratulating the seniors of Muleshoe High School and also the Muleshoe High School students. This group of mule merchants and lady mule merchants will be bringing you the Muleshoe High School Celebration of Educational Excellence Awards ceremony, and that will be held in the Carrymore Auditorium of Muleshoe High School on May the 21st, which is next Thursday night at 6 o'clock. Don't forget, shop at home in Muleshoe and keep Muleshoe a town on the go and on the grow. We'll be back with more Muletrain in a moment.
Make sure to look in our rotation here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as we have a video that we did yesterday with Dawn at Williams General Store where she introduces you to Gary Skaggs, who does the Touch by the Cross that are available, those beautiful creations at 1405 West American Boulevard. They also have a great new line of astoundingly beautiful lanterns, perfect for your patio or porch. They have new candles as well, and some are electronic candles that are remote controlled. They have lots of wedding shower selections at Williams now for Kylie McGeehee, also Laramie Fulcher and Megan, Riley Smith and Jennifer Penry, and Chelsea Locke and Devin Lewis. All those wedding shower selections available now at Williams General Store here in Muleshoe, 1405 West American Boulevard. The swing bed program is now available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South First Street, for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call for more information today about the swing bed program, 806-272-4524, right here in Muleshoe.
The Muleshoe Athletic Banquet was held Tuesday night at MHS Commons area and then continued with the awards presented over in the Carrymore Auditorium. The Master of Ceremonies was Sam Whalen, and the Mule Pride Award in cross country went to Noah Del Toro. These are just some of the highlights. You're going to see all the awards on the video film that we are playing online and on the air on Channel 6 now. In girls basketball, this was the first time in 10 years that they had gone to area. And Daniela Diaz broke a school record of 15 free throws. In boys basketball, the Ironman Award went to Jason Flores and the most valuable player to Dagan Dunham. Now, in varsity tennis, the Achievement Award went to player Jesse Leal. We'll tell you some more of the highlights in just a few moments, so stay tuned for that. Now, the highlights from the Saturday election held here in Muleshoe. You know, there are 2,400 registered voters in the city of Muleshoe. And if they weren't going to come out 100% on last Saturday, when are they going to come out? And they did not come out 100% at all. Really and truly, if you think about 2,000 400 registered voters, the turnout was low, although I've never seen a bigger turnout for a local election in Muleshoe. The sale of alcoholic beverages for off-premises consumption passed with 534 against 372. A lot of people were surprised by that overwhelming vote for alcohol sales in Muleshoe. Now, the grocery and convenience stores can now begin the 2-month application process with the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission for wine and beer sales in town. There will, of course, be no change in Muleshoe restaurants because this is an off-premises vote. A package store in Muleshoe would be allowed to sell any beverage, including liquor. The City Council may adopt an ordinance prohibiting sale within 300 feet of a public or private school, church, or hospital. And the school board of Muleshoe can also make that 1,000 feet off of their campuses. Now, Monday, the City Council will be meeting to canvass the election results. And for Mayor, Cliff Blank was returned with 615 votes, and Irene Mason challenged him. She's on the City Council. She had 289 votes. Now, return to the Muleshoe School Board. Sergio Leal with 109 votes to Ashley Turnbow, his opponents, only 35 votes. These election results being brought to you here on Channel 6, online and on the air, courtesy of the Dinner Bell Restaurant, where the dinner bell is always ringing on U.S. Highway 84, and that is right at the west edge of Muleshoe. Want to buy a golf cart? Call 806-272-7663 if you have a golf cart for sale.
We want to apologize as we haven't been as active with our Muletrain news programs this week. On Sunday, we lost one of our main laptops as the motherboard fried in it, and that's why our Sunday programming was late. Sunday evening, we left it running through Wednesday here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, and that's why we haven't had as many Muletrain news programs this past week, but we are getting back up and running in a normal condition with a new computer, and so we hope to get back to our regular 3 Muletrains a week starting next week.
Listen to this. Every team sport at Muleshoe High School won a gold trophy this school year. Named on Tuesday night to the Football Wall of Fame, Braden Basir, Dustin Smith, Ryder White, and Keegan Gonzalez. The Fighting Heart Award went to Braden Basir in cross country, most valuable players in girls and boys, Jasmine Garza and Evan Paez. Congratulations to all these young men and women. And boys track, they winning first place in district, Christian Paez, who went on to region. In softball, the Golden Glove Award went to Gabby Perez, also honored Miranda DeBruin and many, many others, Adriana Loya. And also, baseball did not present any awards because, they're still playing this weekend in the playoffs, and we urge you to go to Monahans and back the Muleshoe Mules baseball team against the Blue Devils of Presidio. They are by-district champs. Now, also presented was the Legends Award, and it was presented to the late Jack Reynolds of Channel 6. And I have to say, Jack was never paid for those years and years, probably about 20 or 25, that he stood in the West Texas wind, the cold, the heat, also the hailstorms and the ice storms, and filmed baseball, football, And it was so good that basketball was indoors and many, many windy track meets. Also, another thing that Jack did for the athletic department, when we went on the air 35 years ago this month, we had no computers, we had no video cameras, and we never thought about being seen on the air. At that time, it was radio on TV. And in 1981, in January, Jack started going to the head end of what was then Muleshoe Antenna. And he would sit on his day off on Saturday mornings for about 2 hours showing the varsity Mules and Lady Mules basketball games. At that time, it was called the Mulettes. And there's no bathroom down there, and there's no heat down there. And it wasn't really pleasant, but he did it. And he didn't complain too much, to be honest. On our prayer list, we certainly do need to remember David Gallman. David is up in Lubbock, and he is in the University Medical Center at this time, but they are thinking about moving him to rehabilitation. And we certainly need to remember David Gallman and his wife Leanne and their children, Aaron and Dylan, and all of this family in our prayers. Last Sunday, David Gallman had a stroke, and he is having heart problems at this time. Also, please continue to remember the family of Odie Mae Gregory, 97, of Muleshoe, formerly of Earth, Delmer Clements, Francis Miramontes, Vicky Stovall Perry, Buck Johnson and his wife Carolyn, Mary Nell Bleeker, Will Worley, a Watson Junior High School teacher who fell and broke his hip recently, and Coach Kerry Suddeth, who's having problems with a heart valve, and he will be going next week to Lubbock for that to be fixed. Well, it's just about time for us to go now on the Muletrain News, so get up there, Little Red. Come on, Corina. Hiya, Arbutus, Andalay, Monkey Paw, Julia Gray, Isla, and Olay.
Ha ha! Muletrain! Over hill and plain.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. We'll hear about the Texas Music Festival in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 75 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association.
Every year, people who live in assisted living facilities in the state get together to show off their talents at the Texas Music Festival, an event just for them.
All of them are committed by the state of Texas. They have to have intellectual disabilities to live there.
And that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
We have been doing this every year for 38 years. There are 13 state-supported living centers around the state of Texas.
That's Jim Bush, chaplain at the assisted living facility at Carlsbad near San Angelo.
I would describe it as Special Olympics for music.
Well, this music festival actually gives our residents an opportunity to showcase their talents and be a part of something that is really meaningful to them. They practice all year long to participate in this. They see their friends from other centers and have a chance to reconnect and just perform together. And there is a joy and excitement.
That's Ken Bomar, Marketing Director for the State Department of Aging.
They light up, they encourage one another, they laugh, they cry. It's a real positive experience for them and their families.
The performers range in age from 18 to 90. It's their big event of the year.
They get so much out of it. They get to get new clothes. They get to eat out. They get to go on a trip. If the festival is held outside their particular area. They just enjoy performing a lot of hams. We have quite a few people who like to get on the stage.
Priscilla Jones, music director at the Carlsbad facility, says that performers work hard to get ready for the event. They dance and sing. A bell choir played the state song. Talented people at the Texas Music Festival. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
It is time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located at 104 West 2nd Street, right here in Muleshoe. Member SIPC. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen or Branch Office Administrator Dana Rimpey. The market report was recorded this Friday, May the 15th, 2015 at 11:10 a.m.
This is Dana Rimpey of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are little changed in early trading as investors eye lower bond yields and the dollar amid lackluster economic data. A preliminary report from the University of Michigan showed that consumer sentiment declined for May. Meanwhile, a separate report showed that manufacturing in the New York area grew less than expected in May, and industrial production declined in April. U.S. bonds are trading higher. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is utilities, while the worst performing sector is financials. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 23 points to 18,228. The S&P 500 Index is down 3 to 2,117, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is down 10 to 5,040. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate, with 330 million shares traded. Advancers and decliners are evenly matched on the day. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $2 to $1,223. The spot price of silver is up 7 cents to $17.53, and crude oil prices are down 50 cents to $59.38. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.96%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.17%. In stocks of local interest, Apple is down 32 cents to $128.63. ConocoPhillips is down 2 cents to $65.40. Johnson & Johnson is down 5 cents to $101.78. AT&T is up 8 cents to $34.22. Pfizer is up 5 cents to $33.99. Target is up 33 cents to $77.59. Xcel Energy is up 13 cents to $33.61. ExxonMobil is up 42 cents to $87.39. Walmart is up 22 cents to $78.95. And Procter & Gamble is up 38 cents to $80.95. This is Dana Rimpey of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.